failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks Gobbledegook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about Gobbledegook.
Alright, here we go. So we need to speak with Amit. And it appears that the game is telling us to go up. All the way up. It's, I think this is about Gobbledegook.
Wish I could have studied here when Philida Spore was headmistress. Greatest herbologist of all time. I've read 1,000 magical herbs and fungi at least 1,000 times.
Nice.
I tried to brew some ammo to you once. It was an awful...
Man, I love the conversations that the students actually do while walking around. It actually shows how immersive the game is. To be honest, this is one of the few games that I actually enjoyed, and I still enjoy it to this day. It's taking me a long time actually to... Oh.
Hello there.
What the hell are you watching?
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Good to hear, good to hear. Have you never met a goblin?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Alright. How well do you know Gobbledegook?
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Yep, you're right, so let's head to the mine then.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Alright, you check the pronunciations, and then I'll go ahead. So it's basically telling me to go and, you know, you can always fast travel, and this is something that I want to do. Alright, world map. We go here, we go all the way down. Alright, so we have to go towards that place, to the mine entrance. Okay, I think I can do that. It's no big deal, we can do this. Man, I love this game. I know that we can actually go on foot, but...
I should investigate.
Investigate what, sir? Sure, we go.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Well, well, well. Here we go.
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord
it's a
Cock.
secret
It
thing.
is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What? Okay. Can you tell me more about the door?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Yeah, I think I wanna like do this.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Alright, I had to stop it for just a while. I had to go and pray. Pray in Salat al-Maghrib, and now we're going back to the
I
game.
cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Yeah, I see
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. Incendio.
that. Oh, I see.
Revelio.
Oh man, this is amazing. Oh wow.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Right, we can go there, however.
Accio!
What does it do? Oh, it opens it. Oh! Oh, do you look at this? Okay. Let's keep moving. Keep it moving, sir.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Can you jump?
Accio! Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I'll be quiet.
Alright, here we go. So, we definitely need to really take this. Oh my god.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Matter of time till Ranrock sets his prices. Not be worried about you. Ranrock cannot know there was a human here.
Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Oh my
What's
god.
a human?
Arresto momentum.
Rather wide. Find him. Let's get this over. You don't know who you're playing with. How?
Come on. Are you joking?
If you see the human,
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
was that your best?
Protego! Confringo!
What's that?
Expelliarmus!
Come on.
You're finding the
Bombarda!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us
Yeah.
through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Here we go. So we make a mistake by trying to really do this. Oh, wait a minute.
We're being watched by a door.
Oh, you can open this. Or you can go up this way. I just wanna like test things out. Okay, there is nothing there.
Revelio.
It does say okay. I think we have to go this way. We definitely have to be careful here. The fact that I'm actually being a little bit lazy, it's my fault.
Incendio. Revelio.
So we can go up. And I wanna do that. Oh yes. And thank you. Let's take that. There is this chest. Nice.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lead.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Alright, here's the thing. It's either we're going up or we continue being down. But I highly think that we have to really check up. And since there are 3 of those goblins up, we need to fight them.
Customers. One less human to worry about.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda!
Nice. Alright, so we don't need to fight them all, but
Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
yeah, I know. This is what I'm trying to do, man. The hell do you think I'm trying to do here? Well, I'm gonna take everything that I see in the game. Okay, so we've established that there is nothing more here. This way doesn't actually give us anything to do, except we have checked everything here, so we need to move on this way.
Clever. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
I have no clue, my man. All I know is that we have to be careful now.
First object of your suspicions.
Oh, blow up a red ballon with Bombarda. Okay.
Don't I? Wait a moment.
Bombarda! Potato!
I will make you.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Oh, weak human.
Defender! Bombarda!
Put me down.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
Hit it.
You don't believe you could defeat me, do you?
Come on.
Protego! Bombarda!
Yes. It's one of the missions, you know.
Accio! Levioso! Oh, this movie is too much!
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Alright, so let's search for this one.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
But I don't think it is this mine, but let's keep going. Oh, here we go.
Incendio.
Nice, nice, nice. We're collecting everything that we can.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
What lever?
Revelio.
Well, yeah, we can go there. Ooh, I need to discard some stuff.
Depulso.
Yeah, I think we have to go this way.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Yeah, I see it. So, are we supposed to go? Oh wow. I mean, we are supposed to go this way. Haha.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Well, definitely it's hard.
Revelio.
So we've taken what we can from this place.
Lumos.
And let's just go. Devil's Snare. Oh, wait a minute.
Finally rule.
So I'm going with the invincibility thing. And probably the focus thing. Just because I want to be great at this. So defeat an enemy with ancient magic. Blow up a loyalist sentinel with bombarda while they are charging for their magic. Oh wow.
Nice of you to stop by.
Still not the one I'm looking for.
Expelliarmus.
Put me down!
Yeah, I just... You're not the one I'm looking for, but it's okay.
Confringo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the
no
last
idea.
of them I'll meet. Revelio.
Alright, so before we go there... Yeah, I can't take that thing. But I can try to take other stuff.
Revelio.
Well, nothing is here. So there is a room over here. Okay, so okay, I know what to do. We need to discard some stuff. Let's go to the gear. I'm gonna discard anything that is like around $60, like this one. 90, 60, 200. I think this one has to be destroyed as well. Just to give some space, and then we take in this one with us. High Society Fedora.
Yes, of course.
Here we go.
It's set.
Well. Before we actually do anything, I wanna see what kind of a door we will open. Ooh, it's not a door. It's an elevator. So the thing is here, right?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Oh my god.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Okay. Let's go ahead. This is why we had this thing here. Amit, come on. You're too slow, brother.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Well, there are multiple paths. Okay, one of the paths is over here.
Ooh. Hello, Hamura.
I'm gonna open this one. Alright, so the chest. Ooh. Food stools. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nicely done. Now we need to move on.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh, it's Amit. Let's talk to him.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Sure thing.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, Hachu.
Hachi, 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 Hachi. I don't know what the hell he just said.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl